Well, if you're joining for the first time, how this quiz works is that the questions come on the live stream and you have to answer the questions on another app called Kahoot, which you can download on your Play Store, or you can just go to kahoot.it and put in the game pin. That is like your answer pad, and you can use that to answer questions. And the questions will appear on the live stream and you have to answer there. Now, the small issue with questions on the live stream is that the options, the ability to answer will appear much before you actually see the questions on the screen. The options will appear around 3, 4, 5 seconds before you see the question. So make sure you answer each question only after you actually see it on the live stream. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. And it's a fun quiz, so try not using the internet. There are 30 seconds for each question, but that effectively becomes around 22 to 25 seconds because of the lag. So make sure you answer only after you see the question. And this is the point where you can just refresh your stream so that you are up to date on the stream. The last thing you want is being slow on the live stream. So just take a moment and update your live stream at this point. Just refresh the page or ensure that you're as close to the live button as possible. And that's about it. Nothing really for prizes except bragging rights. And feel free to use the chat window to chat with your friends, but please don't reveal the answers there. Please only punch in the answer on the answer keypad on kahoot.it. So with all that said, let me just remove this text on the screen so you can see the questions completely. And best of luck to everyone. I'll be starting the quiz in less than 30 seconds. So the lag today is a little bit longer, it might be because of my internet. So effectively you guys have around 20 seconds to answer each question, which should be enough. It's a multiple choice quiz. Some of the options are a bit are red herrings, so you have to ensure that you read all of the things kind of carefully before going through with the answers. And let's bounce and start off with the quiz. I see a lot of guys are joining right now, so I'll just give them one moment to rejoin and we'll start off. Cool, best of luck to everyone. Here we go. Remember to use the chat window to only chat and not answer. And make sure you remember what the lag is. So it's a film quiz on Bollywood and Hollywood. And here's the first question. From which American state did Forrest Gump from the eponymous film call home? So 52, 58, around 60 of you got in the answer before the time ended. The answer is indeed Alabama, in the one of the southern states of the USA. And 42 of you got that right, including Lazarus, who has the early lead. Here's question number 2. Question number 2, in the movie Home Alone 2, who does Kevin McAllister ask for directions at the hotel of the Plaza Hotel? "71 answers in this question, and out of which 61 get it right. It is current US President Donald Trump who made an appearance in the film. The Plaza Hotel that time was owned by the Trumps, and so the producers sort of brought him in for a cameo. It was long forgotten, and people sort of brought this clip back after he got elected in presidency. That's question number 2, and let's see if Lazarus has kept his or her lead. Yes. And Kichui to Parina has moved up 94 places. Here's question number 3. What glorious nation saw its tourism explode after being featured as the homeland of the main characters of Borat? So 58 of you got it right. The answer is Kazakhstan, from where Borat is. Some of you are saying that the stream is a little laggy. From my end, it's around a 10-second lag. So I will recommend that you just refresh your live stream once. It's possible that you have lost a few seconds because of that. I will just wait on this page for 15 seconds for you guys to get on track, and we'll move on from there. And we have a new leader. 4 of the top 5 got it right, and I will restart right now. Many of you went for ET, but the answer is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. 38 of you got that right. Devil's Tower is one of the most difficult places to climb for those who are into rock climbing, and the climax of Close Encounters took place there. Gaurav moves up to second, Gigi is 5th, and here's question number 5. We're going to end around 1/3 of the quiz, and there's your Bollywood question, Omkar. Majority of you getting that right. It is indeed Copenhagen, Denmark. Her parents were there at that time. Her father was training in badminton, and her mother was there when she gave birth. But she is an Indian citizen. She took the Indian citizen by her birth sort of lineage. Unlike one of our Canadian brothers. That's question number 5. Vishesh has moved up to second, Bradman's 3rd, Pinkman is 4th. Quite a close quiz, in fact, among the top 3 at least. Here's question number 6, entering the second sort of third of the quiz. Finally, a question which has sort of a split between the answers. 18 of you went for the correct answer, and it is Grant Medical College in Mumbai, where Munna Bhai MBBS was shot. TIS and Narsi Munji are also Mumbai institutes, but IIMC is in Delhi, where this was not shot. So good job to the 18 who got it right. First real tricky question of the quiz after 5 easy ones, and that means Bradman's moved up to second. Here's question number 7. So Jab We Met is the right answer. In fact, it's one of the rare films which was copied into Hollywood after Bollywood, the Hollywood film being Leap Year, which was copied from Jab We Met. The other 3 are sort of inspirations or direct copies of English films. Make sure you check which ones they are. 30 of you get that right. That's around half of you. And Bradman's finally moved to the lead. Hick is up to 4th. Good job, guys. Here's question number 8. Bang. This will be the halfway stage of the quiz. Six Days, 7 Nights is the correct answer. Kaho Na Pyar Hai, parts of it were inspired from this film. It was a Harrison Ford film. It's a comedy from 1998. A good success on the box office. $42 of you getting that right. And that means we have a bit of a movement on the points table, but Bradman's racing away with the quiz. Here's question number 9. Most of you went for You Only Live Twice, but the correct answer is Thunderball, which 19 of you got right. It's a very interesting story, actually. Never Say Never Again is an 83 film, but it is not produced by the producers of the original Bond films, which is Eon Productions. The thing is, the writer for Thunderball owned the rights for the script, and so he got into a big legal battle with the producers of Eon, and while another film was being shot that time, they decided to sort of ambush the James Bond franchise by making another Bond film side by side, and that was why Never Again was born, and it was just a basic remake of Thunderball. I can see that some of you are complaining about the thing not working. I will definitely check what's happening, but right now, in case it's not working, just enjoy the quiz. For most of them, the thing is working fine, so it might be an issue with I'm not sure what, but I will try to fix it moving forward if there's anything from my end to fix. 19 of you got that right. Thunderball it is, but the leader got it wrong. I can Supratim and Sushant saying that they're typing the right answer, but the wrong answer is being selected. Well, I'll definitely talk to the app developers about this. Let's move on to question number 10. So Vidhu Vinod Chopra is the correct answer. Sanjay Leela Bhansali, Shekhar Kapoor and Deepa Mehta have just got one nomination from India. Deepa Mehta has two actually, but Water was Canada's official nomination and not India's. While for Vidhu Vinod Chopra, it was definitely Eklavya, which was in one of his greatest films, and something from previously. I think it's Parinde. 14 of you getting that right. And Gigi has moved up to second place. Bradman's sort of losing his or her lead. And here's question number 11. So most of you went for Gully Boy, which has the record for the most Filmfare Award wins, but the correct answer is Rang De Basanti with over 20 nominations. Gully Boy I think had 19, Black had around 15 or 16. So only 14 of you getting that right. It is indeed Rang De Basante. And Guna has moved up to third, Sahil's fifth, Hicks fourth, Gigi is 2. Bradman keeps his or her lead. And here's question number 12. 4 more questions to go. Ten of you getting that right. It is indeed the first in-flight film. In fact, this film we're talking about the 1920s. One of the earliest passenger airplanes had the Lost World shown, and that was the first film shown in a flight. Only 10 of you getting it right, including the leader, and so there's a bit of lead for the leader. Good job. Here's question number 13. 3 more questions to go. We return to the majority getting the correct answer on question number 13, and it is a drawing of Akira Kurosawa, the Japanese film director, drawn by Satyajit Ray. You can see the bigger picture, SR is mentioned in the bottom right corner. So good job to all those who got it right. All 41 of you. 2 more questions to go. Here's question number 14. Juhi Chawla is the right answer. Amir Khan had played a few roles in a few movies before playing his first role in Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak. Opposite Juhi Chawla. 32 of you get that right. Before the last question, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening. Hope your Sunday was fun, and if it wasn't, I hope this quiz sort of brought a bit of fun to your lives. After I ask the last question, guys, I will drop my WhatsApp WhatsApp group here. And the WhatsApp group I just announced when I'm going live, so you will not miss any event. No spams, the only announcements. So feel free to stay on it. Here's the last question. It is indeed $1 Million Baby, and 19 of you got that right, and let's see who won. Coming in third today is Gigi with 11 correct answer. Second also coming in second was Blah Blah, late surge, and coming in first is Breadman, 13 out of 15 correct answers. Let's have a look how the rest of you did, and while I do that, I'm also dropping the live stream, the WhatsApp chat on the chat, so you can join the WhatsApp group. Okay, we know who the top 5 are, but what about the rest of you? Fourth was Guna, fifth was Hick, sixth was AC1, seventh was Serial Quizzer. Sahil finished 8th, Ameya was 9th, and Lazarus was 10th. Here's how the rest of you did. And that's about it for today, guys. Feel free to drop off the stream whenever you can. Please send me feedback on what you liked and what you did not like. I know some of you had an issue with the answer today, and I will definitely check that with the app developers. But for most of you, this quiz worked fine, as I can see. So congratulations on participating, and I'll see you tomorrow with more quizzes. Till then, goodbye.